especially when it comes to their workplace?
The pandemic actually was disastrous for everyone. And women were equally at a loss there because there was a lot of work from home going on, and therefore I think the women probably got a bigger brunt because they were not only working from home, but they were also looking after their families. The pandemic really made us all realize the value of a woman, as a matter of fact. Coming back to the workplace, there's some kind of work which can be done from home. For example, a lot of the IT work can be done, but there's work for us and in their field as well, where you have to be on the spot. You cannot be working from home. And I have to say that all the women workforce, once we opened up, they were all back. So it's not that they stayed back home. In fact, they were all wanting to get out and get back. So no, I don't think that they were affected, definitely, because they had a bigger burden to carry while they were at home, working, as well as taking care of their families. But they were back in action very quickly.
For families to have women go out and work, there needs to be a huge amount of confidence building on the part of the employer as well. Over the years, what are the things that you've done to ensure that women are actively encouraged to come out and work with you?
So we try to provide a very safe environment for them. That's, I think, the biggest question mark that all families have or the female workforce has, is that how safe is the environment that we're working in? We as a group have made it mandatory for ourselves to create a safe environment, not only for women, but all other marginalized sections as well. Whether it's the LGBTQ community, whether it's the differently abled people. As a group, we have actually stepped up hugely to try and make this a safe place for all people to work. So, yes, the support from the family is very important, particularly if they are living in a joint family. Well, a lot of nuclear families are coming up now, but the support from the family helps. For example, if there's a young child, and if there is someone at home to take care of that child, the woman is able to work, and perhaps she doesn't take a sabbatical. Otherwise, very often, with childbirth, even despite the fact that you give them that leave, very often a woman has to take the step back and nurture the child for a bit and then come back into action. So I think that's where the gap happens, and very often one has tried to figure out why is it that women lose out in the leadership roles. And it's because of this, because they take a step back, and while their colleagues, the male colleagues, have probably gone ahead, they come back maybe after 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years. For them to catch up is not so easy. So family support really does help on that, if there is someone to take care of their family, that is the young children particularly.
Anything in particular that comes to your